Hello and welcome to another round with IXION today. IXION is a very nice game. It is in the process of hopefully being completed this year, and the demo could be played throughout the Steam Next Festival. And it took quite some inspiration from Frostpunk and New World. What was it called? New World is on a part. So it's kind of a management and building simulator, but with a really fresh and cool setting. So yeah, we'll try it out now. So let's give it a go.
Control, we have typing clearance for shuttle launch. Initiate Stanford protocol.
Clear procedures, check. Guidance go.
EA algorithm online.
Batista safety protocol, check.
Launch control to EMB Charon. All systems are go.
Launch is imminent. Personnel are instructed to evacuate the launch pad. Clearance for final approach. EMB Sharon, you have been assigned to Tycoon Docking Bay. Welcome on board, passengers. Shuttle EMV Charon is now docked. Sector 1 empowered and pressurized. Munchie decontamination protocol online. Disembarkation authorized. Message to crew members. Welcome on board the Tycoon, property of Dolus Aerospace Engineering Corporation. You will soon be given your assignments, but until then, please continue to wait near the docking bay. We hope you have a productive voyage, and would like to thank you for your contribution towards humanity's future. Administrator, I am Eden, the personal assistant installed on board the Tycoon. In accordance with the Munchie Protocol, I have been designed to take into consideration your complete psychological profile so that I may more accurately respond to any needs you may have. My primary purpose is to ensure the Tycoon's automated systems function efficiently. I will keep track of the tasks that are necessary for you to fulfill your prerogative of reaching Proxima Centauri and carrying out field research, mining operations, manufacturing protocols, and Dolos colonization tests.
Wow, what an opening. And the sound design is just awesome. Holy moly.
Administrator, I wanted to introduce you to your first tasks personally. I'm Dolos' cryonics lead, Marduk council member Giovanni Battista. So, let's see. Your first objective will be to begin setting up essential infrastructure aboard the Tycoon, meeting the environmental conditions that are required to support your crew. Having laid these foundations, you will then oversee the installation of the VOHLE engine and perform a short test jump to Proxima Centauri. Upon arrival, your research teams will carry out a brief survey of local space, gather a few rock and coal dust samples, fire up the colonization protocol, begin building the foundations for mankind's future, yada yada yada. And then you'll come back. Now, in order to achieve this, you'll need to familiarize yourself with the Tycoon's core functions. It's no big deal. There's the production, stockpiling and distribution of resources, construction, balancing of power output with allocation. Oh, and space exploration, setting out expeditions and all that. Basically, everything needed to establish scientific advancement and harmonious autonomy on board the Tycoon following the first test of its VOHLE engine. Eden's gonna display and keep track of your main objectives. Oh, and Administrator, don't let the position go to your head. Veneer has insisted to center Dolos' focus on the Tycoon, but this mission is just in preparation for our next project, the Protagoras. The Marduk Council worked damn hard to pull this mission together ahead of schedule. So, toe the line, do as you're told, and bring the Tycoon back in one piece. Leave the grand gestures and saving of mankind from ecosystemic destruction to us, okay? One last word of advice. We don't all think like Veneer Dolos. As of yet, no human law has been officially established amongst the stars. That sounds like an opportunity knocking to me.
Foundations for the future. New objective. Alright, so here we are. This is our main screen, Sector 1. Alright. Okay, first of all, this game looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, we haven't built any constructions yet, but it's still it's just so flawlessly and it's so detailed. And I guess if we okay, that's just crazy. This is so cool. Look at that. Tycoon. How cool is that? Right above Mother Earth. So beautiful. Okay, let's see. Hull integrity. New relation of GQ and structural integrity. Depletion will result in the destruction of the station. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. Okay, so we have available power. Okay. We have trust in the administrator. Okay, so there's kind of a reputation system going on. Iron. Can be found on asteroids. Once mined, it can be transformed into alloy by a steel mill. Okay. Alloy. It's one of two resources involved in construction. It's also used for mill maintenance. Alloy is obtained by transforming iron into steel mill. Carbon. Can be found on asteroids. It's mined, it can be transformed to polymer by polymer refinery. Okay, and that's the so that's the raw material, and that's the refined material. Okay, silicon into electronics. Hydrogen. Okay, hydrogen is probably for fuel. It's from to power by a nuclear power plant. Okay, ice. Okay, can be made into water, which we need for food, obviously. Waste. Population. Cryonic pods. And science. Alright. Okay, so what have we done here? Sector stability. Okay, they're happy. Stability represents how at ease crew members are living in the sector. The better the living conditions are, the less likely they will get involved. Oh, we probably should put that on hold. Water is obtained by transforming ice. Okay. Water cannot be moved between sectors and is required for several food production buildings. Okay, so water is, yeah, sector 0. Consumption. That's our power consumption. Sector 1's power usage 14. Station power usage 14. Station power capacity 60. Okay, so we're good on that. Battery power. Okay, so you probably can go over your consumption, or if you lose some power producing constructions, you may can survive that with the batteries. Sector workplace safety is optimal. Cities need workers in order to run optimal. Less workers available will make accidents more likely to occur in the selected building. Okay, that's our population. Alright, these are probably some materials that we first have to get rid of. Okay, let's check. IXION features 3 different player views. Interior view, exterior view, and planetary system map. Oh yeah, we did take a look at that. You can switch between the views with a navigation panel located in the bottom right, yeah, for sure. Interior, this view shows the interior of the station where most of the action happens. Exterior, this view is for taking structural improvements and enjoying the sights of space travel. Oh yeah, definitely. Planetary system map, this view allows you to move through and explore the solar system of the Tycoon station and your various exploration ships. Camera control. Okay, I guess that's pretty basic. Okay. Yep. And also pan forward and backward, alright? Zoom in and out. That's pretty straight. And rotate. Okay. Exterior. Okay, yeah. That's the same. Military system map. Okay. Got that one. Buildings. Buildings are the core elements of the station. They help you fulfill the station population's needs. They also transform, store, and remove resources required for maintaining the Tycoon station. Buildings have to be constructed. Oh yeah. Resource cost. Constructing a building requires resources. All buildings cost a varying amount of alloy, and some can also cost electronics. Okay. Power consumption. Building construct buildings require a certain amount of power to be activated. Available power is provided by the Tycoon station and can be increased. Workers. Activating a building increases the required number of workers within a sector. Having enough workers to operate all active buildings is essential to maintain station safety. But yeah. Construction. Placement. The grid of a sector when they are not overlapping with an existing structure or a road. Okay. So we can rotate them as well. And we have entry points. Okay. That's very important. Buildings can also be dismantled, of course. Sectors. Even though you only have one sector available at the beginning, the Tycoon station is divided into 6 different sectors. Sectors are the constructible areas of the station. Each sector is independent, separated by a gateway. It can be accessed by panning the camera left or right, or by directly clicking on the corresponding minimap located in the bottom left corner. Each sector has a constructible area of 1,680 tiles. Alright. Resource management. Top bar displays the stored resources for the current sector below their global available quantity. Okay, got that. Each sector has a dedicated panel displaying information unique to that sector. Okay. Yeah, available water, power consumption, population, and the work condition status. New sectors can be unlocked by spending copious amounts of resource force entry. Got that. Anyway. Oh yeah, there you go. You can access each sector quickly by directly clicking them on the map. Okay, so you can quickly jump between them. Battery charge is displayed at the inner section of the map. When a sector's battery bar is full, the battery in said sectors are completely charged. Guess it will be useful later. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, assembly. The building has been placed, the construction process begins. Okay, that's pretty basic. Resource delivery. Okay, the resources have to be delivered to the working site and then can be constructed. And roads, of course. Road network is the main way to transport goods from one location to another in your station. It costs no resource and take little time to build. Roads can be built and destroyed. Mechs, workshops need to be linked to construction sites for the worker mechs to be able to reach them. Transporters. Stockpiles need to be linked to construction sites and buildings that need resources for the transporters to be able to remove and drop off resources at the intended site. Alright. Modifications? Nothing. Okay, so here we could jump to the other sectors if we had others. Okay, let's just take a quick look on the star map as well. Holy moly. It's just so nicely done. Moon, abandoned base camp. Summary of intelligence collected from the abandoned base camp. Base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and may be used to restore power. There's an average probability of finding resources. Waiting for science ship. Okay. Mars, Halted competition. Summary of intelligence concerning Mars probe report. The UN have established a facility on Mars. They're currently lacking the materials required to repair a critical fault in their oxygen supply system. They have summoned an official request to Dolus for aid. Saturn, dark side of Saturn. Summary of intelligence concerning reports from the probe in Saturn's orbit. A signature resembling that of an EKP propulsor has been detected. EKP propulsed technology is the exclusive property of Dolus. Yet records indicate that the company has not deployed any mission to this sector. Signature will soon enter the atmosphere sector. Waiting for a sign. Okay, so these are events in our star system. That probably can be investigated later on. Neptune. Avoided. Automated space vehicles will not consider the stellar object as law. Is this toggle is checked, okay. Mean radius. Okay, resources to mine. Resources to collect. Okay, ice giant. Wow. Supply depot. Oh, that's another ship, right? Holy moly. It's Earth. Alright. Okay, let's get going. Build a workshop. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do first. Build a stockpile. Oh yeah. Resources. Okay, so here we go. Use for buildings. Okay, we already got that. Used to feed the population. Used to gain crew members. Okay, okay. Used to research new technologies. Okay, you see what can be converted into what. Storage. Okay, resources need to be stored in stockpiles. Stockpiles can only store one type of resource at a time and have an upgrade maximum capacity. Stockpile cannot interact directly with another sector. You will need to transfer the resources. Click resources in order to choose which resource the stockpile will store. In the supply lines you can see which buildings are dependent on a selected stockpile. Supplies have been left by Dolos on the Tycoon in order to finish construction of the station's facilities. In order to harvest supplies, the stockpile has to have a resource set. To harvest supplies, click the icon. Okay, yeah, so we have to collect these supply stocks. Okay. Transport. Each stockpile has dedicated transport vehicles, starting at 5. Transporters move resources from stockpile to locations requiring resources. Of course they do. Local transporters, red, cannot go to other sectors, while freight transporters, yellow, will only tend to resource transfers between sectors. Alright. Let's get cracking. Okay, so we need to set that to alloy. Wow. Let's get them going here. Oh, there's...
Administrator, I have established a connection with Bolus's lead data scientist, Emma Klein.
Administrator, Mr. Dolos has made it abundantly clear when it comes to security. Given the importance of the Tycoon, we must have full control over what is happening inside the station. My name is Emma Klein, Dolos's lead data scientist and member of the Marduk Council. My department have just completed final synchronization between Eden and our data treatment tool, the DLS. The DLS, or Data Listening System, is capable of scanning, recording, and parsing exchanges of any kind. The DLS programming that is a part of Eden will filter all data collected and bring to your attention only the most relevant information. It will also provide you with a condensed overview of any situations that may arise and formulate potential future outcomes. It will permit you to give direct orders without having to go through additional unnecessary paperwork. Eden will then take care of everything via their DLS accreditation. As is often the case with tools produced by my department, I think you'll find that once you start using the DLS, you'll never be able to do without it. Oh, and before I let you go ahead and start writing history, Dr. Munchie, our lead medical expert, wanted me to bring to your attention a possible side effect of VOHLE jumping. Whilst there is a correlation between prolonged space travel and the development of early onset dementia, he believes that a VOHLE jump has the potential to accelerate this process, although this is yet to be proven. His recommendation is for you to immediately send any crew members that are exhibiting uncharacteristic or symptomatic behavior to an infirmary, as these facilities are equipped to treat the mind as well as the body. Remember that all of your actions and choices are being recorded by Eden. We are not affiliated with any national or even international organization. The only people that you are answerable to are those of us who sit on the Murdoch Council, who represent the collective interests and ambitions of the company.
Communal dining. Administrator. Tycoon crew members currently have no means of collecting food supplies from storage. Analysis suggests impending crisis due to an influx of hungry crew, and subsequent accident rates are predicted to rise by 64.7%. Neocon's social ecosystem theory suggests that refectories can be used to both ration and distribute food provisions in a stellar habitation setting. The commitment to providing food for the crew would reaffirm your position as a competent administrator. Alright, commit to building a refectory. Let's do that. So there comes the resources. Infirmary, okay. There's a tech lab, alright. Factory produces up to 10 food for up to 100 crew members every 0.5 cycles. Okay. So we got our food production up. 40-second stockpile. Alright. Need that for food, I guess. Quarters. Administrator. Some crew members have no quarters to live in. During human history, unnecessary homelessness has always been an indicator of civilization decay. Don't reproduce humanity's basic mistakes on board the Tycoon. Okay, so now we can choose. That's really kind of yeah, taking inspiration from Frostpunk, where you have all these decisions all the time. So you can commit to build living spaces for all present crew within 12 cycles, so probably 12 days. Or you can refuse their more pressing resource needs. Not sure we can do all of them in 12 cycles. Well, let's try it. Come on, let's try that. What could possibly go wrong, right? Okay, so let's pause. Let's check for housing. Okay, so we need 15 alloy. There's a lot of stuff lying around here, so that should be no problem. And then one power. Power shouldn't be a problem. We can house up to 15. Okay, 15. So we got 85. So that makes 5 to 6, probably. Yeah, 5 to 6, I guess. All right, let's try. Alright, let's get that up. Set this to store food. Okay, and another transmission.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Warduk Council member Henry Bargeville.
Bonjour, Administrator. What a wonderful day to embrace our fate, don't you think? I'm Henri Bargeville, writer, philosopher, lobbyist, but most of all member of the Marduk Council. I have taken the liberty of personally arranging an exchange out of courtesy with the Oceanabe, a ship in high orbit belonging to one of our commercial allies, the Ashtangites. Even though they are a small organization, the Ashtangites are important partners who share the same pragmatic, moralistic, and spiritual outlook as we do. The Oceanabe will provide us with a source of food whilst carrying out the Tycoon's initial testing. By making it the first exclusive trade partner of the Tycoon, we will demonstrate to our long-term allies that Dolos wishes for them to share in our successes. Please assign a cargo ship so that we can check the trade routines. Administrator, trust in genetic kinetics. Self-similar space will reveal the pattern.
New objective, space exploration. All right. Okay, so let's see. Space interactions. Exploration. Interactions on a planetary system map are mainly via use of science ships. You can send ships to planets by clicking towards point of interest on the map. Once on site, click the event icon will enable you to instruct the team on how to proceed. Science ships collect science points through events, allowing you to advance in the technology tree. Losing a ship team member will make resolution of events slower. To replenish a crew, your ship will have to return to the Tycoon. Teams, okay. Okay, so what do we have to do? Construct a cargo ship in the docking bay. Construct a science ship in the docking bay. Okay, feed 200 crew. Okay, so we got that one done. So we got a lot of trust incoming. That's good. So we got all of our workers in some houses. That's so nice. Even this detail. The clothes is hanging there. The people staying there talking. Wow. It's awesome. It's really, really cool. That's our docking bay. La Habana. Mining ships are designed for resource extraction. Cargo ship designed to transport resources to and from the Tycoon. Science ship. Science ships will carry exploration teams to examine and analyze anomalies and places of interest. Okay. So we need that a green little thingy there, so that was polymer. Okay. So we need a cargo ship and a science ship. Okay, we're missing something. Okay, we have it there. Okay, so I guess we need another stockpile so that we can store the polymer. And once we've collected that, then I guess we can build our spaceships. right, look at that. There starts our spaceship construction. Awesome. And off it goes. It's the first one done. Harvesting. Space interactions. Harvesting. In order to retrieve resources for the Tycoon, you will need a fleet. Your fleet is composed of cargo ships, which transport resources, and mining ships that extract resources. Your fleet is semi-automated and needs orders to function. You can order cargo ships to retrieve up to 3 different resources with varying priority, and order mining ships to drill 1 resource at a time. Okay, so that sounds like work orders, I guess. Fleet management. Okay, we got the Bardiche. Cargo ship. Sector 1. Okay, so what should I need? There's probably only resources available for collection. Okay, yeah, so we need this one. So it can head out. Alright, let's give it a go. Field science ship. Okay, they're still collecting for that. Oh, that's where they're collecting the food from. Okay, from the supply depot. Got that. Now our science ship will be assembled. Okay, we solved the moon event. Let's do so. Okay, we got the abyss. And we'll send that to the moon. You see that
Science
launch?
ship has arrived at destination.
That was fast. Moon abandoned base camp. The base is out of commission. Auxiliary systems are operational and may be used to restore power. There's an average probability of finding resources. Transmission from the Abyss team. We've reached the UN base using the provided coordinates. It is abandoned and depressurized, but the various surveillance system is still functional, awaiting orders. Exploit the security vulnerability. Time required to complete. Okay. Dismantle a camp. Hacking to the surveillance system, the Abyss team will find a way to access core systems and retrieve any confidential scientific data present. The Abyss team will dismantle and prepare useful resources for extraction. So let's see if we can hack it. Get some research first. Okay, there you see it. Going up. Cool.
science ship team has completed a task.
Hacking in progress. Okay, transmission from the Abyss team. We hacked into the main computer systems as you ordered and found several relevant research papers and data sets. Okay, you found 40 research. Resume data listening protocol. And oh, now we can't even dismantle. Okay, let's go. Okay. So retrieved everything from the moon. Dismantling in progress. Transmission from the Abyss team. The camp has been dismantled. Although much of the equipment was damaged, we were able to prepare some usable resource for extraction. Alright, so we get some more alloy and even some more research. Very cool.
Administrator, I have an incoming transmission from Dolus's head of medicine, Dr. Abhinav Munshi.
Greetings, Administrator. I'm Dr. Abhinav Munshi, Dolo's expert in compartmentalism and medicine, and a member of the Marduk Council. I'm glad to finally meet you, even in this digital manner. Your psychological test results were quite impressive. My friend and colleague, Philip Stanford, couldn't be here today, so I will take the role of introducing you to the final stages of the VOHLE engine integration. Before we get into that, however, we would like you to complete the testing station's exploration and enhancement capabilities. You'll then be able to begin researching the EVA airlock and assess its compatibility with the Tycoon's core systems. I hope that the work of our team will ensure that you're equipped to deal with most situations you encounter up there. Before I leave you, Stanford would like me to remind you that space is a far less fanciful and forgiving environment than science fiction would have us believe. It would be wise to remember that.
Construct the VOHLE engine. Yeah, he's definitely right on the last sentence. Okay, so I guess that's bad. Back on our ship on the Tycoon. So we might send them out, but let's see what our lab's doing over here. So the tech lab. These sounds are so cool. They really put effort into that. Let's check on this. Technology and upgrades. The tech lab, you have access to the technology tree. Tech lab generates science points passively, but the main way to earn science points is through space exploration. Researching new technology requires science and time. Make sure to spend your science point wisely. Upgrades. Most technologies can be upgraded. That's good to hear. Alright, here we go. Workshop. Allows for the construction of other buildings instead of sending construction mech to construction sites. Oh, there you go. Okay, so these can be upgraded to a lot of stuff. Drops and automatically repair buildings. Okay, the technology tier 3 is required to unlock this. Wow, high quality lubricants. Makes construct 25% faster. Augmented building protocols. Okay, there was that. Faster, even faster. Power overloads have a low chance of generating accidents. Firestar. Overload penalties reduced to half cycle. Okay, so that's neat. Let's consider 2 more transporters, 1 more integrated storage space. So 10% releases. Okay, so yeah, okay, they're probably very important later on. So we got all this. Mining ships. Yeah. Better efficiency. More storage. Probe launcher. Oh, we could also research, but we should research the airlock, so let's do that. Here's the hull and construct exterior structures. Well, nice. Let's go for that. The first place. Okay, while we're waiting, we should manage our fleet. And probably get some more stockpiles to make sure we can store enough of that. Research EUA airlock has been unlocked. Okay, well, where's our ship? Resource to collect. Okay, so we could send our flea there. Okay, yeah, there's nothing left, so let's get that. Okay, cool. So now they can go there and grab it. Maybe we can send that to Mars? Maybe? I mean, what else do we have to do with that? So, let's get these going. Okay, we put this into... Good question. Okay, let's see. We have to put that airlock. Guess it will be quite, yeah, big. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so should we put it on that side or maybe as close to the lab as possible? I guess the sign is in the way, so that's a fixed structure there. That's the reason why we have to left that one space. Ah, whatever. Let's put it in there. So I guess we need everything we've left here, or at least a lot of it. Let's take the small ones first, so we can get rid of them. The UN have established a facility on Mars. They're currently locking the materials required to repair critical hole in their oxygen supply system. They have submitted an official request to Dolus for aid. Repair the fault in exchange for resources. Quiet read. Okay. That is true. We'll utilize Tycoon resources to help repair the fault. Repair the oxygen supply system in exchange for research data. Fuse to help. Oh, no, we don't fuse. Okay, so we could get some polymers. We could also get some research material, some research data. So I guess that's the most important right now. Now, let's do that. Ship's on its way. Okay, do I have to stay there until that is done? The research ship? Or maybe.
power supply overloaded. A science ship team has completed a task.
No, there you go. Okay, I didn't even watch that. Turn back on. Man the power switch. I guess that would be a bad idea. An EV airlock that Tycoon's crew is able to manage the station's exterior, repair the hull, and build and upgrade contraptions such as solar panels to generate more power. Okay, multiple EV airlocks will speed up exterior activities. Okay, cool, got that. These have been replenished, okay? It's completing the healthy competition. Oh, there you go, okay. Repairing. The oxygen supply system has been repaired, and the relationship between Dolos and our competitor has improved by 42%. Okay, yeah. That's cool.
Administrator, due to insufficient levels of electricity generation, Sector 1's power demand has overloaded. Stanford routines recommend that you construct an external solar panel to boost overall electrical output.
I'm part of the Tycoon. Well, that sounds wise. Power. Power is the representation of electrical energy needed to run a building. Your station starts with a capacity of 60 power total. Power gauge showing current use is located at the top of the interface. The larger the station grows, the more power you will need to sustain your needs. The main way to increase power is to build solar panels through the EV airlock. Turn power on or off in the building. You can either enable or disable it through its building panel or through the power grid view. To use this view, click the button under the power gauge. Overloads. When you run out of power, by either losing output or powering on a building when you don't have enough power available, power overload occurs. If you do not have any batteries present, overloads lead directly to blackouts. Emergency. At first your buildings are not equipped to withstand power overloads, and accidents will happen. Boot up cooldown. To be able to boot the system back up, the station needs 1 cycle cooldown. Batteries are present. These will provide power to the respective sector in the interim. At the end of this cooldown, the power stored in the sector's batteries lasted for the duration of the cycle. The system boots online automatically. If not, you will enter a blackout. Blackout is when stored up power and the sector's batteries run out and all of the sector's buildings shut down. This will occur automatically if no batteries are present. The blackout occurred when moving the station. Power will turn back on automatically. The blackout occurred during an overload. You will need to manually turn the power back on by pressing the power switch at the top of your screen. Negligence. But beware, if you try to turn the power back on and there's still too great a power demand for the system's capacity, too many active buildings, you will plunge back into overload. Okay, we don't want that. So, alright. Medium 1. Large 1. Large 2. Large 3. Requires small 1. Okay, so I guess they are progressible. Special. Ball engine. There you go. Okay. 70, 20, 20. Okay, guess at least some power is better than nothing. So let's get going with these. Actually do some more research. Probe launcher. Locked for demo. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Constructs probes used to explore planetary systems for resources and anomalies. power the Tycoon. Deactivate buildings in the power management view to reduce electricity consumption. Okay, maybe we can do that until we have enough power. Administrator, work and responsibility. Administrator, reports are being received relating to the bargeable plane optimization protocols on board the Tycoon. Indicate that Tycoon crew members are being overworked, and although Dolo's employment contracts are designed to provide a high degree of flexibility, it is beginning to take its toll on morale. It would be pragmatic to deploy additional crew members or reduce the number of current active workplaces. Request additional staff from the Ushanabi, working a few more hours with future humanity, since they hardly sacrifice we push on. Maybe we can get some more people, right? Okay, I don't need you right now, so we can put you down. And
Power restored.
okay, let's get that back on. Trust is good. 99%. 100. Workplace safety. Most buildings need workers in order to function. However, if a sector doesn't have enough workers, its inhabitants will turn to overwork to keep the facilities running correctly. Overwork is based on the total workers needed in active buildings to run the sector and the number of fit workers present in the sector. Injured or starving crew are not able to work. The more overwork there is in a sector, the less safe the workplaces will be, leading to accidents. Overwork can be checked in the sector view at the bottom left corner, okay? In order to reduce overwork, either turn off some buildings or transfer more workers to the affected sectors. Multiple sectors are open. Okay, so we definitely need to get more people. Have arrived on board of the Tycoon. Oh cool, so we're at 105 now. That's cool. In space 6. Oh, there you go. How cool is that? Alright. Okay, so we even can 17, 70, 20 and 20. 200 alloy and 200 polymers. Okay, so that's a lot. But they push out 100 more power. Okay, so let's get the medium ones. Yes. Let's go for that. Okay. Let's see if we can provide that. So we have optimal working conditions now. Workers needed in sector 75 and we got 99. Okay, guess we need more food by now. I reckon. So that's definitely a problem. At a high priority, so it can be night crew data starvation sector run. Yeah, I guess so. Resources to collect. Okay, where's our fleet management? Let's get that going. Okay, that's not good. So Mars is done. Bring it to Saturn. Five crew. Oh wow, okay. Getting pretty bad. Let's get that going.
Science ship has arrived at destination.
Signature resembling that of an EKP propulsor has been detected. EKP propulsion technology is the exclusive property of Dolos, yet records indicate that the company has not deployed any mission to this sector. The signature will soon enter the atmosphere of Saturn. Send a team to investigate. Attempt to locate debris in orbit. The signature has passed through Saturn's atmosphere. The Abyss team will analyze EKP residues and verify the signature's origin. Let's investigate, shall we? Research probe launcher has been built. Alright. Okay, so we're missing 20 polymer. And another one. Okay, cool. So this is just alloy, okay. Probably get that going. Maybe we should wait a little bit for that one. Okay. What to do? What to do? Prototype rocket sent by the UN seems to use variation on EKP propulsion. We have stripped it down and recovered informational schematics and resources. Can we actually... Oh, let's build the VOHLE's engine. Wow. All signs from Saturn. Okay, so we can send it back, right? Should be able to. Don't think there's anything left.
Administrator, the different phases of preparation, calibration, and verification were successfully completed. You must now start the VOHLE bonding procedure. Dolos protocols now deem you competent to gather resources, knowledge, and test colonization routines once you reach Proxima Centauri. Before you do so, Vanir Dolos, Marduk Council founder and Dolos CEO, wants to talk to you.
Hello, Administrator. I'm glad to see that you have managed to complete your assignments in preparation for this unique moment in history. You must understand that this is not simply another chapter in humanity's story. The book of our life on Earth is over, and we stand now at its epilogue. It saddens me to think that there are many who have yet to comprehend the reality of our situation. We've endured endless cycles of war, crisis, and famine. Still, the worst is yet to come. There are others like Dolos who have prepared for this outcome, but most of our kind remain sheltered from the horror of the predicament we find ourselves in. This pale ghost of civilization will wither and die, and with it, the tenets and values of the past. As we prepare to leave this system for the first time, perhaps we must decide which fragments we will pick up and take forward with us. Through Dolos, I am offering mankind an alternative means of survival. The Tycoon is a tablet upon which we will carve our new history. Do you recognize why I have done all of this? Having foreseen our fate, I became fixated on altering it. I set about fashioning the ropes and tying the knots that would bind together this magnificent ship. It is true that our time in this world is brief, but at least I can rest assured knowing that my legacy will endure for eons. Farewell, Administrator. For the few who stand in the light, and the many who dwell in the dark, you carry the fate of us all.
Depart from the solar system. Space travel. Electrokinetic propulsors, or EKP, for short, enable movement of the Tycoon between stellar objects and various points of interest within the planetary system. Powering the EKP engines requires rerouting all of the power of the station, meaning that your batteries take over during travel. A blackout occurs during EKP movement. It will resolve itself automatically when arriving at destination. Issuing orders. In order to issue a travel order, Tycoon icon located at the bottom of the screen on the planetary system map. Okay. Point of interest range from planets to space stations and more. Hull deterioration. When moving, the hull of the Tycoon deteriorates at a faster rate than when idle. Oh, they completed the medium ones. Cool. Solar panel set 2, okay. It's probably on the other two structures. Okay, so stop that. Tycoon into the orbit of the moon. Initiate Tycoon movement. I guess so. That's just magnificent. Wow. VOHLE engine enables space travel between planetary systems. RRT uses the whole engine to requires charging for a period of time. During this time, all the Tycoon's power is redirected towards the engine, meaning that your batteries will activate for the duration of the charge. If your battery is empty during this period and provoke blackout, blackout will automatically be resolved at the end of the VOHLE's charge.
Administrator, because of your continued successful management of the Tycoon, Dolos have authorized the dispatch of new crew members and food supplies. Please ensure that they have suitable accommodation once you reach Proxima Centauri.
100 workers sent by the Russian Navy arrived on board Tycoon. Wow. Okay. Alright. Let's do the big one, I guess.
Charging VOHLE engine. VOHLE engine ready.
Here we go.
The Earth, our home, she is unique. Held in its bosom are the ingredients of evolution. Beyond raw survival, beyond the safety of comfort, we, humanity, pursue something greater. We have learnt, persevered, shaped our knowledge from that which is found in the furthest realms of science. However, humanity has brought destruction to the earth, polluted its blood, choked its breath. Today we are paying the price for this. We know the taste of a dying world. But the earth is not to be our grave. A mother does not wish to see her children disappear with her. She wishes to see instead courage in her children, to carry on. Dolos carries this courage. We have gone further than any nation, moved faster than any corporation, hand in hand with those who, like us, carry that courage. The Tycoon Station is both an epilogue of these endeavors and a prologue to humanity's next steps. Our Council of Scientists leads the vanguard. They know, as do we all, that the survival of humanity now depends on what we glimpse out there in the dark. That we are masters of our own destiny. That we must go as a species bound together, pushing further into the unknown. We set sail on this new sea because there is hope to be found.
horizons to explore, and because our very existence depends on it. I give you the stars. I give you the VOHLE engine.
VOHLE jump complete. Congratulations, Administrator, on the first successful test of the VOHLE engine. The morale of the Tycoon crew is high as they prepare for the next step of the journey. Wow. What a wonderful game is this. I dare to even give a verdict or a review on that, because yeah, it was really awesome. I mean, it's a very fresh thematic view on these building games. The story itself seems to be very interesting, and yeah, the ingredients for a cool game with some very intense gameplay, they're all there. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what the full game has in store for us. Alright, I hope I could give you a small insight about the game, about what's it be like, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and I will have an eye out for the full game once it gets out. And yeah, I saw the trailer before getting the demo, so I tried to bring that here now, so you can see a little bit further about what could be going on in the game, the further stage. So yeah, I will try to bring him now. Apart from that, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.
Full jump complete. Hull integrity compromised. Likelihood of station survival stands at 7%. Repairs imperative. Hull integrity stabilizing. Likelihood of station survival now stands at 9%. Stockpiles depleted. likelihood of station survival stands at 15%.